Going into the Canelo fight, many counted out Edgar Berlanga and said he stood no chance due to his ring experience up until this fight and that he wasn't tested properly. Well, he has now surprised a lot of people.
Canelo confirms Canelo versus Berlanga September 14th in Las Vegas. This is the last person I wanted to see Canelo fight next. I mean, really, how many options does he really have left? There's really no one in the division anymore. David Benavidez moved up. That's the fight I wanted to see. From this point on, moving forward, what else is there for Canelo to do at 168? Unless he moves up to 175 and campaigns up there, which I think those guys are way too big for him anyways. I just don't see Berlanga having anything in his toolbox to be able to take care of Canelo. He does not have the power. He is not a better boxer than him. He does not have better IQ. Like, this is just a complete mismatch. This is pretty much just Eddie Hearn delivering on his promise to Berlanga to give him that Canelo fight. And I feel like Canelo and Eddie Hearn being such good buddies, like they were like, all right, let's do this. Why not? I don't know, guys. This is a very disappointing fight. Canelo versus Berlanga. I guess I'm still watching it. I still want to see the fight. You know, I like seeing Canelo fight, but I just don't see it being an exciting fight. Let me know what you guys think down below.
In the days leading up to the fight, Oscar De La Hoya was highly critical of the matchup and called it a complete joke. We're away from the boxing match that nobody asked for and the UFC event that everybody will be watching. Canelo is fighting Berlanga, another snooze fest. They're trying to sell a PPV for $90 at a $500 minimum in person. It's just robbery at this point to pay for another lame Canelo that always goes the distance against a subpar opponent. I love the sport of boxing more than anything, and I will be watching boxing matches anywhere, said De La Hoya. One thing that fans loved about this matchup was the trash talk in the lead and how Edgar Berlanga showed the world he wouldn't just be rolled over in the press conferences.
Yeah, tell him to come out first round, swinging, watch what's gonna happen to him. I'm gonna put him on his eyes, and I'll give him 6. That's a fact. And let him come out. Let him come out. Let's see, because already been stuck. He likes to run around the first 2-3 rounds to fill you out. But let him try to open up after that. Let him try to open up and see what's gonna happen. I'm gonna put him nasty, you heard?
Be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on the post notification bell. By doing this, you'll never miss out on any future videos from the combat sports world. Going into the fight, many fans pointed out that Canelo is one of the most experienced and decorated boxers in modern boxing. His ability to adapt to various styles and his high boxing IQ allows him to make adjustments mid-fight. Whereas Berlanga is known for his knockout power, especially early in fights. He began his career with 16 consecutive first-round knockouts, showing his explosive ability to end fights quickly. Boxing legend Roy Jones Jr. seemed to give Edgar Berlanga advice for the Canelo fight just days before and how he should go about the challenge at hand.
If you were cornering Berlanga, I know you said, hey, you know, he has to take it to him right away. He has to gain Canelo's respect. You got to see how he takes Canelo's power. But if you were in the corner with him, what would you tell him to look out for?
What you tell him is to go out there and put Canelo on the defense and use your feints and keep Canelo on the defense. Don't let Canelo put you on the defense, because if he does, you're going to be in for a short night.
Fans of both fighters couldn't wait for this fight to go down and were hypothesizing how each round would go, as although many counted Berlanga out, he is a force to be reckoned with. Before we go any further into the video, what are your guys' honest thoughts on what is next for both Canelo and Edgar Berlanga? Does Berlanga fight Caleb Plant next? And should Canelo now fight David Benavidez? Comment down below. As the bell rings, Berlanga charges forward, eager to establish dominance early with his power. He throws heavy jabs and hooks trying to back Canelo up. Canelo, however, remains composed, using his excellent head movement and footwork to slip most of the incoming shots. He fires back with crisp counters to Berlanga's body, testing his younger opponent's defense. Berlanga lands a few solid shots to Canelo's high guard, but nothing clean. Canelo stays calm, reading Berlanga's rhythm. Canelo begins to dictate the pace more, using lateral movement to avoid getting trapped against the ropes. Berlanga's punches are still dangerous, but Canelo is getting more comfortable, slipping shots and landing clean counters to the head and body. Canelo's power shots to Berlanga's midsection are starting to slow him down. Berlanga still comes forward, but his output is slightly lower as Canelo finds his rhythm. Now controlling the tempo, Canelo is forcing Berlanga to react rather than attack. Berlanga's power remains dangerous, but he's missing more shots, and Canelo is making him pay with counters, particularly with his sharp uppercuts on the inside. The body shots from Canelo are visibly affecting Berlanga, who slows down and is becoming less effective. Berlanga's aggression in the early rounds is fading, and Canelo's experience is starting to show. Canelo is in full control now, systematically breaking Berlanga down. His body shots are relentless, and Berlanga is visibly slowing down, his punches lacking the power and speed they had earlier. Canelo begins to land punishing combinations at will, while Berlanga fights back sporadically but is no longer able to press forward effectively. Canelo is showing superior stamina and precision. Canelo increases the pace, sensing that Berlanga is fading. He walks Berlanga down, landing clean, powerful shots. Berlanga tries to muster a counterattack, but Canelo's defense remains sharp. A heavy left hook to the body from Canelo visibly weakens Berlanga, and Canelo follows up with an uppercut that rocks him. Berlanga backs up, clearly hurt, but survives the round on sheer toughness. Berlanga shows great resilience, refusing to go down, but Canelo's dominance is undeniable. Every time Berlanga tries to mount an offense, Canelo counters with precise, powerful shots that wear him down further. Canelo's accuracy is on full display as he lands almost at will, but he remains patient, not rushing for a finish. Berlanga, though still standing, is clearly exhausted, and his corner looks concerned. Berlanga, in a show of tremendous heart, comes out swinging in the final round, hoping to land a miracle punch. Canelo, however, is too smart and experienced to take any unnecessary risks. He sticks to his game plan, using head movement and counters to pick apart Berlanga, landing flush combinations. Berlanga's face is swollen and his energy is spent, but he continues to fight on pure will. Canelo finishes the round strong, landing clean, heavy shots until the final bell rings. Canelo's superior experience, defense, and bodywork would be too much for Berlanga to handle over 12 rounds. While Berlanga would show tremendous heart and power early, Canelo's ability to make adjustments and break down his opponents would result in a dominant performance. Berlanga's aggression and power would keep him dangerous in the early rounds, but Canelo's defense and counterpunching would steadily wear him down as the fight progresses. Canelo wins comfortably on the scorecards, showcasing his class against a tough but outmatched opponent. Anyway, this concludes today's video. Be sure to subscribe to Fight Fury for future videos from the combat sports world, and turn on that post notification bell so you don't miss out on any future uploads. Until then, see you in the next one.